and that's so small. I can't read that. All right.
This is the hospitality industry, and the hospitality industry hasn't been particularly hospitable to people of color. And so this conference provides that networking opportunity, and we must persist, and we do persist, and we can continue to move forward and work together and support one another. This organization that provides that environment, a supportive environment where that can happen.
This offers us a great opportunity to expose the islands of the Bahamas. We realize that we have to be in places where the Bahamas is seen, the Bahamas is recognized, where we can meet people, we can build and maintain the necessary relationship to push this market forward.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us here at the 11th Annual International Multicultural and Heritage Tourism Summit. We want to definitely make sure that all of you have downloaded the app and scanned the QR code so that you can continue to connect with all of the attendees here at the session. So if you have not, scan that QR code and make sure that you're logged into our app. We also want to make sure that we thank our sponsors. Thank you so much for your support over the years, and we enjoy and appreciate your partnership. So the International Multicultural and Heritage Tourism Network, the National Association of Black Hotel Owners, Operators, and Developers, also known as NABHOOD, and Black Meetings and Tourism Magazine present the Apex Awards, which is a tribute and celebration of individuals who have made significant contributions in their particular fields and have positively impacted the travel and tourism market. Clicking. As I am your host, PJ Douglas Sands, and I want to thank Saul and Gloria Herbert as well from Black Meetings and Tourism Magazine, and Dr. Andy Ingram as we work diligently and tirelessly this weekend to make this an experience for all of you and our attendees here today. I also want to get some remarks from the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau. Welcome, Ms. Connie Kennard.
So what a week, what a week. Has everybody enjoyed themselves? Very good. So on behalf of David Whitaker, our president, we are honored to be a partner, Andy and team of NABHOOD, of the Multicultural Summit. Thank you for continuing to bring this program into our destination, and we will continue to be a supporter. Briefly, thank you, Glow, Saul. I just want to thank you for this event, for the recognition of everybody that will be recognized today. Thank you for this. I remember, I'll tell you a story for those at the GMCVB team. I received an Apex Award years ago, and with me was also David Whitaker. And that's when I first met David in receiving the Apex Award from you. So thank you for that, and thank you for all that you do in the community. I want to give this opportunity, Andy did mention it, but I do want to recognize Carol Ann Taylor, board member and the curator of the Multicultural Department, Dr. Fields, Dorothy Fields, historian, Rosie Gordon-Wallace, Rita Boone-Fye, Ed Ponder, and the whole GMCVB team here today. Thank you. We appreciate, again, this conference and the support, and we will continue to do our best to showcase Miami in the way that it should be, diverse and inclusive. And then the last thing I wanted to say, just, you know, we do these things for our community, to plant seeds in our community. And some of the things that we do, we will never see the fruit from them. But we do these things so others one day will be able to receive and benefit from all this hard work. So thanks to everybody in your quest for multiculturalism, for preserving history, and for just making our destination and your communities great. So again, thank you for the opportunity for the GMCVB to be a supporter of this wonderful event, and thank you to, and congratulations to all the awardees.
Thank you very much, Connie. And bringing greetings from Marriott International, please welcome Mr. Carson Edwards, Jr. Did he stay? Did he stay? Or did he bow? Do I see him? He had to leave? Okay. And the host of Traveling with Danella Richard, please bringing greetings. Please welcome to the stage, Miss Danella Richard.
Thank you. Good afternoon and greetings, everyone. As PJ mentioned, I am Danella Richard, the executive producer and host of the nationally syndicated, award-winning travel television series, Traveling with Danella. If you're here in the South Florida area, we air every Friday at 12:30 on the CW. But I just want to say, you know, I had the privilege of having, when I look at all the students in the room, I had the privilege of having a 20-year career in the travel industry, working for Hilton, working for Norwegian, working for Carnival Corporation. And when COVID-19 happened, it impacted my position, and it shut down the cruise industry at that time. And I had one desire. As borders were closed around the world, that was to inspire the world that we would travel again. I just wanted to inspire people. And so we started the television show with that one thing, to inspire people when borders open, we would travel again. Well, it was due to many people in this room, like Saul and Gloria, who supported me, PJ and Andy. It was last year that I was here to receive an Apex Award. So what I want to say to you, to all the students here, there are so many aspects to having a global career in this industry. There are so many opportunities, and it all starts with networking. So meet the people in this room that can help open doors for you. So with that said, get ready, enjoy your lunch, and thank you so much.
Thank you. I'd I'd like to bring to the stage Mr. Gregory L. DeShields, along with Denise White-Scott and Cephas Hepburn.
Great.
Just hit the big green button.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. I really would like to extend a warm thank you to Andy Ingram and his board for the opportunity to engage a variety of students in today's proceedings as well as the overall conference. But none of this work is done alone, so a big shout out to the co-chair for the Education Committee, Sean Murray, Victor Younger, Ruth Gardner, Ashley Johnson, Graylin Swilly, Narda, Malcolm Kingston. All of these individuals have been fantastic, along with a variety of other advisors, in providing an incredible, impactful experience for over 40 students over the last 3 days. But we have two students, Denise as well as Cephas, who would like to say 2 words, so I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Mr. DeShields. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Cephas Hepburn, and I'm hailing from the University of the Bahamas. I would just like to introduce a couple of wonderful students behind me, Olivia and Rue from the Montgomery County Community College, Alondra from the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, and Denise from the great Morgan State University. I would just like to really start off by saying thank you to Dr. Andy Ingram and his team for an amazing conference this year. I would also like to thank the panelists for this multicultural tourism initiative that they instilled in us, and also for the hotel and developers and ownership that taught us that Black people can own their own hotel. And any pretty much person in that field, that's where the multicultural came in. And last but not least, I would like to thank the students that we met here, the relationships that we built, the bond, and also the future partnerships, because I can see some future owners right up here alongside of me. The sponsors, I'd also like to thank you for the time that you instilled in us and also what you delivered us for today. I would like to now turn it over to Denise.
Thank you. I also want to thank Dr. Andy Ingram and the NABHOOD team for bringing us together today, all the students for the student program. A couple of things that I really took away from this program was, as a student, is that I just felt included, I felt heard, and I felt encouraged by industry professionals that have been doing this way longer than I have, and in environments where I felt I wanted to speak up, and they encouraged me to do so. They lent me a lot of knowledge, and just hearing stories from their professional authenticity and seeing the full scope of their careers. Thank you all to the industry professionals, and thank you very much, Dr. Andy Ingram.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
So the students were tasked with more than just attending the conference. We wanted to actually approach this in a way that they could be creative and design and create their own hotel. On Wednesday, when they arrived, we broke them up into groups of 3. There were 12 on each team, with a developer, a designer, a food and beverage lead, a rooms lead, as well as a general manager. They worked collectively in addition to attending all the sessions, burning the midnight oil and a variety other times wherever they could steal just a few minutes to develop a project. We also would like to thank our judges. Both Saul and Gloria were there first thing this morning. Representatives from the Miami CVB was there, as well as Bruce Jordan. These individuals really braved the hard task of evaluating the performance of the students. What we asked them to do was to create a 10-minute presentation with 5 slides, one that essentially carried the theme and the concept of their hotel, one that described the design of their hotel, one that spoke specifically to the food and beverage options of their hotel, the key performance indicators of their hotel, and then collectively we wanted to look at what the amenities that they would create. We crunched all the numbers, and you will learn, along with the students, who is the winner. But we thought we'd first show you the splash page of the properties that they created, and then we'll announce the winner. So this particular property was created by a group of students. So this project was created by Group 2, if I'm not mistaken. The Stage Hotel is located in Las Vegas. It was meant to be, without any doubt, a place where entertainment, relaxation, and all things Las Vegas comes together. The design of their property was amazing. The performance metrics that they put together for the hotel was fantastic. I'd love to show you the whole thing, but I'll just give you the clip notes of it. But to Group 2, congratulations, a job well done. So Group 3 created the Haven Boutique Hotel. This is located in the Bahamas. So it was a Caribbean experience that combines relaxation and luxury in a way that, honestly, if I could have been fortunate enough to get an airline ticket, I'd fly there today. It was an incredible presentation, one that showed that there was a great deal of effort put in for the students to combine and create what I think is just a fantastic hotel. And once again, we'll be making the entire presentations available if you'd like to absorb all of the content they created. The third and final, which was actually Group 1, was the Soulless Hotel. This particular hotel was one that was centered upon luxury and well-being. It was tied to a variety of different initiatives that included sustainability and some of the most cutting-edge concepts associated with combining that idea of health and wellness as well as a luxury feel. I once again want to give a big shout out to this particular group because it was an absolutely beautiful design. So if we can get a drum roll going. So the winner of the competition was the Stage Hotel by Marriott. If Group 2 could please come to the front of the stage for a quick acknowledgement. Group 2, come forward. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I just want to point out to you that all of the students and all of the teams did a fantastic job. But as we all know in the world, we want to find who incredibly will lead a job. But the way that they will all come together as professionals in the future is great. But this was just a fantastic project. And I'm just absolutely speechless with how they pulled this together. So thank you so much. And if we could ask Andy Ingram to come forward to be a part of the photo, because in 10 years, these are all going to be individuals here to do a deal. So you want to make sure you shake their hand. And I guarantee you that at some point in time, the stage is going to be a project that someone is going to ask for financing. I think, who was the person who told us what the cost of this was?
Over here.
Right. There was someone who told a development cost for the project.
It was me, over here.
Yes. So what was it again?
It was around 186 million yearly, I'm pretty sure. We kind of developed that as like a startup though. But it was more to the project as well. I didn't get to like put into the stage and everything.
That's good.
So the main thing was about like the stage lights and everything that goes on with it. So that was a big aspect as well.
Thank you. All right. Sean and Victor and Ruth, Graylin, yeah.
Hey, ready, one.
Okay, there you are.
Okay. Ready, one. No, still can't see you. You. Come over. All the
2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Cell phones, please. Cell phones.
Awesome. Great. Okay. Thank you.
Congratulations, guys.
Quickly, while I'm before you sign here, real quick. Right up to the side, real quick. Before you sign, real quickly. Don't worry about the projector, I'll get you.
I mean, last night. Exactly.
Make sure I can see your face. Show once in the other.
All right. Our hospitality program is such an integral part of what we do this weekend and this week with NABHOOD and the International Multicultural and Heritage Tourism Summit. So we would not have this evening end without you knowing which group came up with the best hotel. Wasn't that amazing? So who's ready to stay at the stage? I know I am. All right. So when it comes to the Apex Awards, Saul and Gloria have definitely been outstanding in this industry as publishers of Black Meetings and Tourism magazine. And we want to welcome our keynote speaker today. She is Miss Kristen Kitchen, president of Josephine Dunn Hotel in Overtown, Miami, as well as owner of 6 Acres Bed and Breakfast in Cincinnati, Ohio. So here's a little bit of insight on who Miss Kristen Kitchen is.
The tagline at 6 Acres has always been, let's share life over breakfast. And that's probably the most amazing and by far the most significant part of having a B&B is the conversations at the breakfast table. And the real conversations about how much more we have in common than we have differences. And sharing those commonalities, even sharing those differences so that we can get to a common ground with each other is really, it's kind of everything. On the right side of our house, there's a creek, a hill, and then a creek bed. And the slaves would follow the Mill Creek up from the river, up through Ohio, and on our way, as far as you could go, you follow the waterways. One day I took a cordless drill to church with me and took off a board on one of the back doors and crawled inside, and it was like there were lots of voices in here that were just telling me to restore it. So I just, at that moment, I knew that I was going to do everything I could to try to save the house. Coming here and experiencing a home that, it's original family. We're making sure that people were safe on their journey is kind of my mission. So when I decided to buy the house, I wanted to house travelers and give them a safe place to be on their travels, wherever they may go.
Please welcome to the stage, Miss Kristen Kitchen.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Andy, so much for giving me the opportunity to speak today. I've been in the heritage tourism space for about 20 years. And how long has this conference been going on? 11? So I'd like to, and I've known Andy for at least 17, 18 years. So perhaps I inspired this whole thing. Yes. 6 Acres is actually having its 20th year anniversary this November. I cannot believe it's been that long, but it's still my baby. And
you know, we've expanded since then, but it's kind of the birthplace of everything, and it's where the whole concept of the brand was created, Sojourn Heritage. So maybe 10 years into owning an inn, I think all innkeepers want to be hoteliers. So I started thinking, and I was brainstorming with my friend Graylin and my sister, and we were in the sunroom at 6 Acres, and we were thinking, could we expand this thing? Could we grow the concept of creating these safe places for people to be able to have common conversations, intimate boutique hotels and boutique spaces? And that's when we birthed Sojourn Heritage. And so after the concept came out, I thought, I need some money. So I met with a friend of mine who is a banker in Cincinnati, Ohio, and he said, I want you to come and speak before this group of other bankers. And I was like, okay. So I had my perfect PowerPoint presentation, great slides, telling all about history and culture. And when it was all over, they asked me a couple of questions, but the most significant one that they asked me was, how are you gonna make any money? Because, you know, we had these tiny little spaces. They're like, Kristen, we don't really see where the money's gonna come from. And I said to them, and anybody that's looking for money, don't ever say this to a banker. But I said, what if we don't measure success by money? But what if we measure it by what we do for the community and how we inspire the children? Pin drop, right? So I knew I'd lost them, so I just, elaborated even further. So needless to say, I did not get that loan, and it took quite a bit longer for us to be able to grow. But I came to Miami in 2012, actually, before the brand was even created, and met with a couple of commissioners about the Duns Josephine project. And it took a while for us to get it all done and completed, and the deal being made. But we opened in 2019 in December, right before COVID. So we closed for 18 months, and we served as a quarantine and isolation shelter for the county in collaboration with my amazing, amazing business partner, Metros Bats. We were able to keep our doors open, keep all of our staff working, and even be able to go into other markets and expand. So we expanded into North Carolina. We have two hotels there. We did one in a little town called Rocky Mount, North Carolina. It's an absolutely beautiful historic home that was built by a slave-owning family. So we celebrate the enslaved people who built the house. And so it's a beautiful project. Our other project is in Shelby, North Carolina, and it's right outside of Charlotte. So I just want to say to all the young people out there that it is possible to do this. I did not have money when I started, just a lot of prayers. And what I think the most important thing that I want you all to understand is when you start moving, God starts moving with you. And the doors start to open up and the opportunities really start to grow. There's no magic roadmap. There's no, our brand was created without the Hilton and the Hyatt and all of those that have these kind of pathways to getting it done. We just knew that we wanted to tell African American history stories in historic spaces. And that's what the brand has been about since the beginning, and that's what it's going to continue to be. We have some expansion opportunities on deck, which is really exciting for us as well. And the collaborations and the partnerships that we can create now that allow us to continue to grow are really amazing, because now that the brand has been open for 10 years, people start to call your phone and say, hey, I got a black hotel in, wherever, come help us. And so I think that that's what that's what you dream about. That's what you hope, is that somebody will understand that if you have a historic site and you have a history, you can tell the Black history story anywhere in America, right? Even in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, we could tell the Black history story. Our house there has this incredible wallpaper on it, and it was created, the house was built by the family that owned the China America Tobacco Company. And so when I bought the house, I thought we were going to tear all the wallpaper off. But the family told us that Picasso did the wallpaper. And I was like, Picasso didn't go to China, but there's probably a North Carolina country folks version of that story. So in doing the research, we found out that it was done by a man named Kubashi, who was considered the Picasso of the East. But more importantly, in researching and discovering that story, what I found was that the China American Tobacco Company shipped black bodies to China to teach them how to grow tobacco. And right now, what is China's #1 crop? Tobacco. So our history matters, our stories matter, and we need to continue to dig and dig and dig so that we really understand where we fit in the fabric of this world. And that's probably the most significant component for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kristen. Please welcome Miss Zion Rain with a musical selection.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me. It's such an honor to be here. All of this unity and beauty in the room. I'm going to sing the Black National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing, to earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the roaring sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that full of the hope that the present has brought us. Sorry, I'm nervous, y'all. Amen. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. God of our wearies, God of our silent tears, Thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, Thou who hast by Thy might led us into the light. Keep us forever in the path we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places, O God, where we met Thee. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget Thee. Shadow beneath Thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land.
That was Miss Zion Rain. Each year, we present the Apex Award for Distinguished Service, which is presented by Black Meetings and Tourism Magazine, as well as IMHTN, to a select number of individuals who've made outstanding contributions in their particular field. Selections are based on long-term benefits to the travel industry, contribution to the African American market segment in particular, representing a national level of prominence, and demonstrating a track record of a minimum 2 years in the industry. Our first recipient is none other than Miss Maxine Jemison. Please come to the stage, Maxine. She is a graduate with a degree in business a graduate in hospitality management from Howard University. And she currently represents Discover the Palm Beaches as manager of multicultural markets, selling groups and meeting events throughout the destination. 2024 Apex Award winner for distinguished service, Miss Maxine Jemison. I don't know what my is. So, Dr. Ingram, are you headed to the stage for photos for the awardees? Thank you very much. Come on up, Miss Maxine.
It is with profound gratitude and honor and a little shock that I accept the Apex Award. Its rendition speaks to my passion, hard work, and other individuals who have been a part of my journey. Thanks to the Apex Award Committee for this honor. My mom used to tell me, "The heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards through the night." My companions are quite aware that this job is not 9 to 5. So yes, it was a toiling journey. It is exciting to be here with my friends and colleagues, mostly colleagues who became friends, because when you work in the hospitality industry, you have very little time to make other friends. And they journeyed from all over the US today to be here with me. I want to thank you for being here, for encouraging me, for admiring me of all things, because of course you know, I don't think it's anything extraordinary what I do. It's my passion, it's what I love, it's what I learn, it's what I live. I want to give a sincere thanks and shout out to the Palm Beaches because they have given me the opportunity to excel in this market. I've been a hotel salesperson for several years, I won't say, but it was the Palm Beaches who gave me the concentrated effort to focus on the diversity and multicultural market. And this is why I'm today being rewarded. Thank you. I have my director here, which I really hope would not have made it to see me take this award. It was funny, I was traveling a few months ago, and I got to the airport to change flights, and you check your email. And there were several emails, congratulations, big award, congratulations. And I'm like, what is this? And as I scrolled through, the people who were congratulating me were the executive committee members of the Palm Beaches. This was serious. So I had to literally, as much as I was rushing to catch my other flight, I had to sit down to say, who is this? But I couldn't open it on my telephone. Can you imagine? So I had to wait until I boarded my other flight and connected my computer to see that I was awarded the Apex Award. And my executive committee, all of them were giving me this thank you. So thank you for that, the Palm Beaches. The award raises the bar for my performance. It provides a challenge to continue to embrace boundaries of what can be achieved, deliver inclusivity and sustainability, and remarkable service, setting new standards and raising the bar when we service. Thank you.
Our next recipient is Nicole Rogers. She joined the San Francisco Travel Association as Executive Vice President and Chief Sales Officer in March 2021. She has a video.
Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry that I can't be there with all of you in Miami, especially when I feel so deeply honored to be receiving a 2024 Apex Award. It's been a pleasure and a privilege building a career in hospitality, a career that has seen great success and daunting challenges. In my current role as Executive Vice President and Chief Sales Officer at San Francisco Travel, I've experienced my fair share of both in the last 3 years. I'm proud of the work my team and I have accomplished to bring meetings and events back to San Francisco and to remind everyone what a fantastic city it is. I'm also proud to lead a diverse team that is committed to making San Francisco a destination where all groups can meet, no matter their budget, and where attendees from all backgrounds feel welcome. My sincere thanks to all of you for this recognition, and I hope to see you in the city by the bay soon.
Congratulations again to Ms. Nicole Rogers. Our next recipient is Mr. James Jesse. Currently serving as Chief Sales Officer for Travel Portland, where his role encompasses strategic direction and sales leadership for convention sales, strategic research, and the convention services team. No, you're not here, right? Oh, I didn't have that one. So accepting on his behalf will be our committee. He's not able to attend. Our next recipient is Ms. Cassandra Matej. She is the president and CEO of Visit Orlando, the official marketing organization for America's most visited destination and theme park capital of the world. Please welcome, accepting on her behalf. This is Ms. Colette Johnson.
Good afternoon. What an honor to be here today. On behalf of Cassandra Maite, President and CEO of Visit Orlando, and the entire team, a heartfelt thank you for this recognition. Visit Orlando vision is to be the most visited, welcoming, and inclusive travel destination. We are grateful for the work that we've done, and thank you so much for recognizing the work that our team has done. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing everyone in Orlando.
Congratulations once again to Ms. Cassandra Maite. Our next Apex Award winner is Mr. David Bradley. He currently serves as Vice President of Business Development for Visit Shreveport in Bossier, Louisiana.
Saturday, and I'm very honored and happy to be one of the recipients of the Apex Award for Black Meetings and Tourism. I've been around this business a long time. You know, it amazed me when Solomon called me a few weeks back and said, hey, and I said, come on. And he said, now you deserve it. That makes me feel real proud of what I've done with my career. So here I am, 2010, 2024, winner of the Apex Award. I appreciate you guys.
Our next winner is Miss Angela Lopez. She's been giving warm welcomes for over 40 years as a national sales executive at Visit Lauderdale, a position she's held for 28 years.
Saul and Gloria, thank you so much for considering me for this Apex Award. I appreciate the consideration and thank you so much for thinking of me. It's been, I would say, 40 years of being in the hospitality tourism industry and appreciate the recognition. I'm sorry that I'm not there to accept it, but know you will have a wonderful event and hope to see you back in this area real soon, and I hope you enjoy Miami. Thanks again. Take care.
Thank you. Congratulations once again to Angela Lopez. Our next winner, our 2024 Apex Award for Distinguished Service goes to Ms. Petra Brennan. She's the Senior Director of Tourism Business Enhancements Program for the Greater Miami Conventions and Visitors Bureau.
Good afternoon, everyone. Where do I begin? I first would like to thank the Apex organizers, Glo and Gloria Solomon, for really pouring into this initiative, really pouring in our community and also giving back. Because this is certainly a way they're giving back. Don't you think? Absolutely. I would secondly like to thank my GMCVB family. You see, we have a rowdy bunch right here. But it's the love and the passion. I've been with the company for over 17 years in different capacities, but I'll tell you young folks in the room, it's certainly a stepping stone for me where I've grown in the 17 years. As a matter of fact, another honoree who's coming up shortly, Ginny Gutierrez, gave me my first shot. So I want to tell young folks in the room that it's important to be present. It's important to step up. Relationships matter. And you're going to get some no's along the way. But certainly, I'm here today because I received yeses, and they're there. So I invest in the relationships that you're building, invest in collaboration, and ensure you put your best foot forward. Because today I'm here with the Bureau because someone saw in me that this is a keeper, and we're holding on to her. Thank you so much for the investment. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And I could not leave this stage without acknowledging my mom. She's a single mom, and she was the first one that poured into me. There were fears, there were apprehensions. When I decided to leave home to study hospitality and tourism, she said, Petra, go. Now, this could have been a mom that held on to me as having her only child, but she said, go. She said, plant your roots, go. Sometimes when I heard the no's, she said, that job wasn't for you. Another one is coming. So I want to say to you, Mom, thank you so much. I love you. You've poured into me, and I'm here today because of you. Thank you.
Mom, you did a great job, and we're really proud of her.
Congratulations once again to Petra Brennan. Our next recipient is Mr. Don Welch. He is a seasoned tourism executive with more than 35 years of experience in the industry and serves as the president and CEO of Destinations International.
Hi everyone, Don Welsh for Destinations International, coming to you from not so sunny Delaware beaches, but I'm sorry I can't be with you this evening to receive this Distinguished Apex Award, which I'm very grateful for. And on behalf of the entire team, thank you so much. I also want to thank those of you who help our destinations with vitally important meetings and events. Thank you on behalf of them as well. And to our Hall of Fame recipients, Gloria and Saul, thank you so much for this award. It means the world to me, and I hope to see you all soon. Have a great evening, and thank you again for the recognition. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Congratulations again to Don Welsh. Our next 2024 Apex Award for Distinguished Service goes to Tracy Berkeley. She serves as the Chief Executive Officer of the Bermuda Tourism Authority. She here? I didn't have a video for her either. All right. All right. Accepting on her behalf is our Apex Committee. Congratulations again to Ms. Tracy Berkeley. Our next recipient for the 2024 Apex Award for Distinguished Service is Ms. Jenny Gutierrez. Jenny was Director of Community Relations, retired, of the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau for more than 3 decades.
Gave you your first start. Good afternoon, everyone. And I'm a little taken back by Petra. It is such an honor for me to win this award, but to win it with someone who was your intern and to see her success is just breathtaking. I accept this award on behalf of many people because there were many people who helped me along my journey. And I'm going to get a little choked up because some of them are in the room. And I will say that I had a great opportunity working at the Bureau to get to know what multicultural tourism really is, and its people, and people's history, and how it makes a place special. And I have one person who I've been sitting next to today, and that's Dr. Dorothy Fields, who when I first started working at the Bureau, I met Dorothy and she gave me a deep dive into Miami's history of the Black community. It changed my life and it changed my passion. And I put my time and energy gratefully into raising awareness of our beautiful, rich heritage neighborhoods. And I really want to thank you, Dorothy, for taking the time to educate me in such a beautiful and personal way. It really did change the direction of my thoughts, my mind, and my heart. And of course, my Bureau family, they too helped me along the journey to be successful. From our presidents, from Marriott Steerheim, who we lost recently, a visionary for this community, to Bill Talbert, to currently the president, David Whitaker, we all started in 1990. And shortly thereafter, I met Saul and Gloria in the mid-90s. They too win this award with me because they contributed to me learning about these wonderful neighborhoods, the culture, the history, and the value that it has for us locally and for those who come to visit. So I thank everyone in this room because in one way or another, you are making the difference in the lives and the careers of people like me. So thank you, and I am very, very grateful to you for this wonderful award. They are not just here for this award. They've become friends and lifetime friends, and you too will certainly enjoy lifetime friendships and memories from your time in the hospitality and travel industry. Thank you.
When I first came to Miami and started working at the Bureau, I shouldn't work at the Bureau, they wouldn't hire me. But Jenny was always the kind person during Marriott Steerheim days when I had this idea about multicultural, I looked for advertising dollars and so forth. She was just so gracious, so supportive, and pointed me in the right direction. So thank you for the amount of time you put in, but more importantly, for the dedication to a course that we're all happy to follow. Thank you. You deserve this.
Thank you.
come a long way. We still got further to go. But Dorothy's going to help us get there.
All right.
Dr. Fields, I'm sorry.
Okay, right here, right here, right here. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. One right here. One right there. One right there.
As Gloria Herbert introduced to us Black America 250, as we're celebrating the 250th anniversary, there were 3 individuals who received the Living Legends Award for Extraordinary Lifetime Achievements in the Travel Industry. Do you want to talk about each one, or you want me to? Okay, it's up to you. I know they always love to share sentiments, so Gloria, if you want to come over to the mic as well. You can if you want to say something. Okay.
Well,
the first one is Don Peoples. About the award or anything specific on it?
well, I don't have to tell this audience that in 2026, there's something phenomenal that's going to happen in this country. America will be celebrating its semi-quincentennial, our 250th anniversary, and you all have a very important part to play in that. We hope that you are going to be following our new initiative, Black America 250. You can find us in their cards on your table. You can scan the QR code and go to that developing website. But we are going to showcase the triumphs and the accomplishments of African Americans in every destination across this country, because we are a big part of it. As PJ said, each year we have begun to acknowledge outstanding individuals for their service in their particular walk of life or endeavor. Certainly travel is a part of it, but film and industry was a part of it as well. We had in your program, as you can see, plan to honor Will Packer, and in the field of hospitality development, we did have the privilege of presenting this award already to Don Peoples, who had to leave earlier. So stay tuned, please follow us, please be our cheerleaders, and let's keep our business going and America traveling, acknowledging Black America 250. Thank you.
I just want to say one more thing, excuse me, about the Apex Awards. We are in strong support of Florida and the destinations. As you all are aware of by now, the governor and some of the elected officials have enacted some horrible policies which really adversely impact the African American community. So we wanted to make sure that this year we sent a message, and so 5 of our awardees out of the 10 are from Florida, because we wanted to show our support for Florida. We want to make sure that the frontline workers in the hospitality industry are not penalized and punished because of some of the stupid, well, I'll say racist things that the elected officials have done. So just wanted to make that clear. Thank you.
So I want to thank you all for attending our Apex Awards luncheon and for also participating in our 11th Annual International Multicultural and Heritage Tourism Summit. This evening, we have cocktails beginning for the Bahamas Diaspora Awards Dinner. Begins at 6 p.m. with dinner beginning at 7 in this room. So we hope to see you this evening. As well, we have our students will be headed out with the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau for a tour of the multicultural and heritage sites, which will be departing shortly. In our program, we also indicated that we would be having some sessions by some of the destinations as well, and everyone is just so excited and had such a wonderful time with their awards. Did you have a great time? And we know that you want to celebrate with your loved ones, family, and friends. One of the other sessions that I promised to do this afternoon was on ChatGPT. So my father was indicating that, you know, everyone is so busy and we have so much going on. It's been such a full time that we might not have that workshop so that you can get prepared and all continue to be dolled up at 6 p.m. for the Bahamas diaspora. So just out of curiosity, for those we have the students that are leaving, etc., do we have anyone who's planning to stay in the house for the ChatGPT session and still wants me to continue and do that? So Reese will be hanging out then. Our travel advisor, Reese Carini, came all the way in from Boston, Massachusetts for this wonderful event. This is her first conference. She's the president of the New England chapter of PTANA, the Professional Travel Agents of North America. So Reese, you get a nice one-on-one with me on ChatGPT. I think Marlena is also here. Marlene's here to do that as well. And also some folks from Black Meetings and Tourism. So we're all going to talk a little bit about ChatGPT. So if you do want to stay, we can do that as well. But on behalf of all of us here, I am PJ Douglas Sands, and I'm so excited and thankful for your presence, not only today, but also for this weekend. We hope that you continue, for those that are traveling, to travel safely back to your destination. And for those of you that will be with us tonight, we're going to have a great time celebrating all of the living legends that are part of the Bahamas diaspora. So we wish you and bid you good afternoon and hope to see you again tonight at 6 p.m. for cocktails. So 10-minute break and then we'll go into ChatGPT. Students, please be in the lobby. Students taking the tour, please be in the lobby at 3:15. 3:15 to depart for the tour. The young lady right there, standing with the glasses, right at this middle table. Right there, right behind Miss Brennan. She's standing right there. Short lady. She's now, her back is to you. She's going in the middle. Yep. I was going to start in about 10 minutes if you want to do it. Yeah. So I will definitely do this.